Hello, so today we are also going to solve a LeetCode problem, but what happened recently that some of my videos are like I'm using an AI which is Claude for solving these videos, sorry, solving these questions on LeetCode, but I don't want to do that again. So what I'm going to do now is I try to solve it within a timeline, and if I didn't solve that, then I will use AI. Okay, so the timeline for that is very simple. If the problem is an easy level problem, then I will just use 15 minutes as an my own thing or self exploration of the problem. If the problem is in mid level or medium level difficulty of problem, then I will use as 30 minutes for solving on my own. And if the problem is in like hard, then I will use as, for example, uh, 45 minutes. So yeah, that's how we structure it, and let's see how we go. So let's use git bash. I think I have git bash, so I will use git bash. Okay, so select default profile and git bash again. Okay, what is happened is that git bash, and if I enter it, okay, now it is going to be let's see the problem. Okay, why it is not load. Stone game. The problem name is stone game, which is a medium level problem, and we are going to have 30 minutes to solve it. So let's just make a, okay, so yeah, what is it, 208.2026.py, right? And I have it. Okay, let's see the problem. Oh, let's start with the problem. Okay, should I have a timer or should I have a stopwatch? Let's use the timer. I'm going to solve in this in like 15 minutes. 1515. But it is not 515. Okay, 20. Oh yeah, it is hours. Sorry. This will be 0 0 0. This will be 15 and start the timer. Timer is start. Let's get started. Okay, not 15, we have to do it in 30, right? And this timer, start timer. Okay, 30 minutes. Let's solve it problem and let's see. So Alice and Bob plays a game with the piles and piles of stones. There are an even number of piles arranged with the row. Each piles has the positive integer numbers of the stones piles I. Okay, the objective of the game is to end with the most stones. The total number of stones across all the piles is odd, so there are no ties. Alice and Bob take turns. With Alice starting first, each turn a player takes an entire pile of stones, either from the beginning or the end from the row. This is continuous until there is no more piles left, at which point the person with the most stones wins. Okay, that's fair. Assume the Alice and Bob plays optimally. Return true if Alice wins and game, or false if Bob wins. Okay, so Alice here is win. How? Because he select 5, then Bob select 4. No, Bob select 5 also. Then I'll select 4. So that has 9 out of, okay, yeah, that's 4 and points. that has 10 and that has 7, 9 points. Yes, that's correct, 9 and 10. So to demonstrate that takes 5 for to return true. Okay, I don't know what does it. Alice start first and can only take first 5 or the last 5. Says she takes Alice. Isn't it a female name or a, sorry, isn't it a boy name or male name? Okay, let's say she takes first 5, so that's in the row becomes 3 4 5. If Bob takes 3, then the board is 4 3 5. That's Alice takes 5, it wins 10 points. Bob takes last 5, then board becomes 3 4. Alice takes 4 2, wins 9s. They demonstrate first 5, so that becomes Alice is with 9, right? Because Alice take 5, then Bob takes 5, and then Alice takes 9 and Bob takes 8. So 8 and then 9. Hmm. So yeah, so Alice is a winner there. Let's take here 3. Alice takes 3, and then Bob takes 7. Then Alice takes 3 plus Bob takes 3 again, which is 6. Alice 6 and Bob is takes 2. Bob takes 2. Is it only a okay optimally? Where is optimal? Optimal. Okay, I have to search it. Optimal. Okay. Assume Bob and play optimal. 3723. 3723. 3723. Okay, I get it. So yes, let's start with the problem statement. Okay, not here. What is the time? Already 7 minutes up. Okay, so yeah, so first we have to just mention from typing import list, and I have to write fast. Then need first test case, which is input 1, which is this, then output 1, which is true. So result 1 is equal to okay, need a object. So yes is equal to solution s dot stone game, and that is input 1. If result 1 cannot, like that, sorry, if result 1 double is equal to output 1, then we print test 1 passed. Okay, and print here. I feel like if I use the new Vim, then my typing speed also increase, and also using the shortcut I can like save a lot of time. But yeah, also semicolon. Okay, yeah, so let's do it. First of all, what we need is we have to find to run it optimally. and we don't know what is optimal, because it can take, okay, so it takes greedy approach. I try to solve with the greedy approach, but I don't know how to solve it in the problem. So let's just take a hint 1. So there are no hints. Great. Can you see the discussion? I don't know why Lee is at playing this game. Is he dumb? Why Lee is at all playing? I don't know what is Lee. What are given that the number is files always even. Even Alex always move first. The total number of stones is odd, therefore impossibly of tie. Okay, we know that. And the given that Alex is always comes first, Alex able to make certain that she is always chosen either the odd indices or even indices. For example, A, B, C, D, E, F letters represent piles. Indices. Alice can choose either A or F. Say Alex chooses A, leaves the left with the B, D, F. Does matter what Liz chooses now? Alex is always have options to choose C or E in the next term. C or E, yes. Yes, he has the option. Okay, what? Wait. There are even number of files arranged with the row. There are positive. Okay, so both are they are using, okay. And does matter what he lists now? Alex is always have an options to choose, okay. Thus by the logic we can make sure that Alex is able to choose either odds or even indices files every time. Therefore Alex is simply make sure that she chooses whichever indices sum is max, or indexes or even indices. Hence he's proved that Alex is plays optimally. She always win. What the hell? So if I write like return true, then it is going to be optimal solution. What the hell is this? But no. I know I solved this problem, but that is not optimal solution. That, I mean, it is an optimal solution because we just returning the true. And yes, but like for the sake of the problem, we just return this true. We don't like discuss it, like how we solve it and what we are going to do with that, for example. So I just don't want to like, okay, let's just see. Okay, so first of all what I do is paste the problem statement here. I know I'm using AI for it, but what we can say right now, I solve the problem. Or should I not use AI because I didn't even start? I don't know what is the problem. I don't even understand what I'm trying to. Yes, I'm okay. First of all, uh okay, first of all I will just use OneNote, or should I use Notepad? Okay, use Notepad. Okay, so the Notepad is going to be here and this is here. Okay, so what I have here is I have a, okay, we are having two players, Alice and Bob. There are even number of piles, okay. So even number of size of array, even number of size of array which we have. And each number is positive, so and each number in init is positive. Okay, so the object of this game is to do object of the game is to end with the most stone. Okay, so they have to collect the end with most stones, and the total number of stones across all the piles is odd. Total number of stones across all the stones is odd, so total of sum of number of array is odd. Each number is positive, even okay. And okay, so there will be no tie, so therefore no ties. Then what are we going to, Alice is going to be first, and it will select start or the end. Okay, so first start comma end, and they always choose optimal solution, so optimal solution for choosing right stone. So how are we going to do that? Okay, so each turn players take entire stack of from the beginning of end. Yeah, I will write that. Okay, but I just have to return if Alice win true, else false. That is the game. But for example, if my example is this, then first what is going to do, first Alice is go first 5. Okay, so there are two 5s from the start or in the end, so it go to the first 5. Then remains are 3 4 5. Bob will select 3 select from 3 5. He select 5. Then Alice again select from 4 5. He select 5. So Alice, no, he select 5, right? So there is only 3 and 4, so he select 4, and total is 9. Bob will select from the 3. Okay, Bob will select 3. Total is 8, because 5 plus 8. Okay, so yes, so Alice has 9, Bob has 8. Okay, that's I'll return true. I know that, but how to select optimally? I just use the greedy approach. Whichever is the largest one, I select that one. But that is not case. Like how to select optimal? Okay, I'm not going to search about this problem. I'm going to search about my own problem. Okay, so for example, if I have 1.15.5.6, okay, so first I will select 6 always, then he select 5. Okay, not okay, okay, let's just see 2, and here is 15. Okay, so first Alice will select 1, Bob will no, Alice select 5 6, Bob select 15, Alice select 2, Bob select 1. Just 6. No, no, that is the mistake. Okay, so let's just try to beat more 5. So that is 1, so that is 6, then he select 5, then he select 2, 6 to 8, and that is 6. Okay, not practical, but let's say what can I write here if I have 4? Okay, so Bob will Alice will select 4, Bob select 5, Alice select 2, which is 6, and that is also 6. Okay, let's see, it has 5 also. So yeah, now Bob will not Bob, let's just have 2 here, and this is have 4 here. So he select, that is 6 and that is 7. Okay, there. Okay, I just type, I don't have to type it. Okay, so there is an array. Okay, and in this array there are numbers which are always positive, and the array length is always be even, but the total number of the sum of the each element in the array is going to be odd. Okay, and then we have to select an optimal options from the start and the end. So there are only 2 players, so each player plays optimally and collect to maximum result. Okay, from by selecting uh, the start or the end until the all elements are selected. Okay, so both players are playing, and try to solve or try to get these like numbers maximum and in a optimal way. So how they going to play? Like, I don't understand. I'm trying to use a greedy approach, but it is not working. So what is the other approaches? Really want to know. Okay, I speak too much, I think, but yeah, let's see. And yes, that we go. And yes, what are you describing is a classic optimal strategy for the game, is also known as pick from the ends game. The important part of it, array is also even, all the numbers are positive, some of them is odd, each number is playing only left and rightmost element, and both players are automatically means each number is always okay. Why greedy doesn't work? 8, 15, 3, 7. First it's 7, 8, 7, then pop select 15, I select 8, which is 11, No, not 7. So 15. It is 18. Yes, larger than 8. It lies. So you lose. Instead of, if you pick 7, opponent is 8. If you pick 15, opponent is 3. You have 22, opponent will have 11. So you win. So talking about biggest available numbers isn't always the correct because you are exposing better choices to your opponent. Yeah, that's correct. So how should we think? Forget about maximizing your score directly. Think like, if I pick this number, what is the best score my opponent can force me to get later? This is called suggesting, dynamic programming, and minimaxing. Okay, I then to note that state. Suppose f comma j, which means maximum score the current player can obtain from the subarray. So I and j. Suppose array is a of I and I to j. We have only two I choices. Choice 1 left and choice that right opponent plays on array of I plus comma j. But the opponent is optimal. So after opponent move, you don't know what they move. So left, right. So they will choose whichever you more. So the future becomes fi minus area of, because opponent left picks left most. So area of 8, which means remain, which is opponent picks right, remaining this. Suppose opponent minimize your future gains. Left choice or choice 2, check take right. Simply right choice minimum. Finally, area of x left minus 2 now. Because we choose the better option, the minimax your choice. Minimize opponent minimize, maximize or minimize, hence left plus minimum, right plus minimum. Even simpler score difference, many people solve it using a different DP. Left area 5 maximum scores different. I don't understand. I don't understand. Teach me like I am 5. Okay, I know I'm not 5, but I act like. Okay, so there is a game in a row of chocolates. Two players are playing, you and me. Rules: you took only from first and last. Then it's your turn. Then it's my turn. Then it's your turn. Keep going until the chocolates are left. Both are choosing very smart. Neither of us make silly move. What should we do? First, see 8. So you only takes 8 and 7. Suppose you think 8 is bigger than 7. So you will take 8. Sounds reasonable. Now the role is left with becomes, it's my turn. So I will take 15 or 7. Will I take 7? No, I'm smart. I will take 15 now. So becomes 3 and 7. You take 7. Article 3. Final scores. We have 8 and 7. 15. My scores. 15 and plus 3. 18. You lost. Now let's go back. Instead of taking 8, you suppose you take 7. Now row becomes 8, 5, 3. Yes, correct. Now it's my turn. I will take 8 or 3. I will take 8. Now 15 plus minus 5. You take 15. I will take 3. Score is 57 plus 15 is 22. Me is 8 plus 3 is 11. You win. So what happened? You never choose a bigger number. You choose a move that made my future worse. That is the whole game. Here is the trick. Whenever you turn, don't ask which number is bigger. If I take this, what will the opponent will do next? Well, let's draw it. You have 15 this. You have two choices. Take 7, take 8. Let's explore the left branch. 8 remains 15 plus 7. Now the opponent thinks he has two choices. Take 15, take 7. Will you choose randomly? No. He chooses the move that hurts you the most. So if one move left, we will get 22 and another left with 15. So we'll pick whatever we will get 15. So my turn, I imagine both choices. For your choices, imagine what is that to do to get. Okay, but how to write it in programmatic way? Think of like a function. Suppose you have a base course, you will get index I and index j. So solve index I and j returns maximum scores for current place. You will get array from array of I and j. So base core, if you only one element, if there is only one element, take it, because y is equal to, yes, y, that's two elements, then you will choose a larger one. What choices do I have? Suppose 15 plus 1, what else? Okay, maximum address. So I have this function solve, which is array of j turns array of y. Yeah, but I thought it's an even number, right? So I plus that don't case. So my plus maximum array of j left minimum solve. Okay. Should I write in program? Okay, so let's solve having int. Okay, how can I say? One number which is I j. Okay. So for in solving, how to declare, I know how to declare a function in Python. I know that sounds silly, but I just want to make sure. Okay, parent 1, parent 2. Okay, great. And I will just go with the if my I a plus 1 or is equal to j, then I will just choose return max of area of I, area of j, max of. Okay, then I need also array, so that is going to be like here, comma files, and okay, now I need to search again how to give the value reference or function parameter in Python. I mean, there is a condition like, yeah. Okay, so data reference, modifying data, yes, solve. I think that's okay. So yeah, I have files. So files of I, comma files of j, and we are going to be left. So int, so okay, I can't do int, so I left is equal to array of I, which is files of I is minimum plus minimum of Okay, can I do this? And can I do this? And can I do this? The minimum of what? Minimum of solve of I plus 2 comma j comma solve I plus 1 comma j minus 1. Okay. And also similar for the right, which is okay. Let's test with the problems. What is the problem? Unexpected expression. Okay, copy message. Let's go with the online and see what is it says. Expected expression. Okay, where is it? Okay, I know that. I know what is it. Okay, let's again go with this. Okay, sol is not defined. Isn't similar, not fine. It must import manual. Actually, I'm how to recall, how to write a recursion Python. Okay, define function called 7 body. Okay, condition is value reverse function. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't include the cell. Why is that? If I use the cell, why isn't okay? Okay. Okay, left, which is area of piles. Piles of j is equal to minimum of sol of I j minus 1 j minus 2, I think j minus 2 comma sol I minus 1, which is I plus 1, should be comma j minus 1, and we have to just return the max of the left or the right, and we have to call it. So for return, okay, it is just going to be return the max, but we need, okay, so Alice is going to be starting, so Alice is goes with like how it's going to be. Okay, I will use AI. Okay, I will use AI now. That is too much time. Okay, let's see. Yes, too much time. Okay, so what is wrong with this? What is wrong in this? Just okay, and we don't have any. Yes, so what is it? So solve is a method, so inside the class it's a bare name, so you need self.solve on the line. Okay, so self.solve and self. Okay, I think I should just copy that and that, and that's okay. Did I do correct? Just that. Okay. Okay, half self is right, but you still are not passing the piles. In the signature text, I comma j on every recursion call only passes two arguments. Needs self.I plus 1 j plus prime files etc. Except stone is still empty too. Yes, I am thinking. What should I write there? I know I have to use. Okay, I don't even paste the problem. Okay, now I have problem and paste it. That's correct. Then I have to use Alice Bob variables, but how? Okay, he's going to read that file. I hope it does. So yeah, so you need Alice length 0 minus 1 piles, then Bob sum of the piles minus Alice. Return Alice is okay, yeah, correct. So Alice is going to be self dot solve. They start with 0, then the length of piles comma minus 1 and is equal to also piles it, then Bob with the sum of piles, okay, that's correct, and Alice, and then return Alice is greater than Bob. And let's see the problem statement. Okay, correct. Oh shit. Python 02. Okay, let's see. Explain this error. Explain this error. Uh, mm, Solve is missing. Missing. What is it missing? Okay, let's see. The exact bug is here in 47 line. 47 line. And line solve is declared as solve dot self comma. Okay, self. 4 parameters just to have show to the files. So no self. So we don't have to use self. That's going to be problem. And yeah, see you again please. Okay, what is it happening and why the self is not even a word there? Okay, let's see. You declared a self from the signature 44 lines. Yes, now solve has 3 parameters, but self dot have will pass the instance in implement one argument which is 4, but put self back and they add piles and recursion, but both faces once. So self dot comma. Okay, so I have to use self, but then again it will give me error. Okay. Now tell me what is wrong. Okay, let's see. Self. Self is back. Line 44, 47 to 48, 47 to 48. Still don't pass files. Oh yeah. I have to pass files. So need files. And here also I need. Okay, I will just do it here. Okay, yes, here and here. And let's see. See now. Okay. Hmm. Write the files. One line, 48 line. Oh yeah. Test one is passed. Let's just do second test case, which is this. So true. So I will not use any second variable for the out option. So yeah, output is same for me. And result one, sorry, result two. Race dot store, so not stone game, and input two, sorry, input two, and if result 2 is equal to output 1, then print complete the rest. Test 2 also passed. So let's see if we do that correctly. So we're going to use this one, this code, and submit it. Sorry, shit. Okay, and I have to use this function solve for solving it. Now we can see if it's going to solve the problem, all problems. Not all the life okay, time is exceed. Time is exceed. Shit. What is this analysis? Is it a premium function? Okay, recursive games theory. Consider, did you notice that Alice can always force a win by choosing all the even indexes or all the indices in piles? Let's just go with the, what is the problem having is 877 LeetCode solution. Let's go with the this one and see. Okay, that is un square and also the vector approach. But yeah, that's cool also. Okay, time is again, but space is okay. So vector of piles of size, the length is fine. dp piles dot copy. So dj and I plus 1 and minus 1 d plus 1 minus 1 dgj piles dot minus. Okay. Still don't understand the problem statement, how it is solved. What am I going to think about it? Okay, that is for this video. Let's see. Okay, again 50 minutes time to go. So yeah, that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.